All right.
This blue dot's going on the air. Looks like he's going everywhere. With his pet Jenny and his blue dot family. Travis is his tech guy. Put that blue dot in the sky. On his first Naruto run. Looked like this blue dot was having fun. He is not a mouse. Moved from the shop to the house with Marsha and his clan. This blue dot is the man. Travis is his tech guy. Put that blue dot in the sky. Looked like he was having fun. Looked like this blue dot is gonna run. He likes to say every day in his own special way. Are you shitting me? And he loves his blue dot family. We love John, he is the man. And we love this special clan. We are a blue dot family. And we like to be.
Hey, I think I got that right. Wait a minute. Got to do something else here. How y'all doing? It is Thursday evening. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope everybody can hear me well. I don't know if I've got everything in the right position here. Let me see. It's Thursday, baby. Travis is gone. I'm here by myself. Somebody let me know if you can hear me to make sure. We got our Facebook family here. Linda Gallup's here. Val Wood. Martha Oliveira. And George Murray's here. Dwizzle Snizzle's here on Periscope, baby. And I'm wearing my new shirt that I got from Deborah Gerlach out in Delaware. Oh, good deal. Thank you, Tamara. You let me know. I'm on the air, baby. Oh, shit. Now I got to do other shit to do. Boy, howdy crap. I'm telling you, if there's more to this stuff than boy, howdy. Am I live? Give me just a second to get my head in this. And Lord have mercy, that boy is busy when we're going on the air. Anyway, it's Thursday. I'm glad y'all stopped in. I'm sorry I missed last night. I was pissed off about everything but my body. It's like I was out of breath. Just didn't have the mechanism to get it out of me correctly. So I apologize for that last night, but I hope you got to see my rant I did this morning to make up for it. Y'all know me. Oh shit, see, I know what I forgot. Y'all hold on. I'm going to be right back. Travis would be having a fit right about now, Dad. What are you doing? Well, I forgot to get up and turn on the damn light. Can't expect where's the damn roadie crew is with him. Hey, now you can see me. I forgot to turn on the damn light. I knew there was something I was going on here. Anyway, I hope, like, this is my new shirt I mentioned from Deborah Gerlach. This is a beard chart, baby. And I think I'm down here somewhere around Hippie or Bigfoot, getting close to Civil War general, Union side. So, yes, the beard is getting long. Thank you, Deborah. I appreciate it very much. Add to our fine collection of T-shirts. Oh, I tell you what, baby, it's been a day. News-wise, hell, I guess we're talking more impeachment now, or another article of impeachment. Act 3. Treason Act 3. And this time he does it right out there in front of God and everybody on the south lawn of the White House. Oh, hell yeah. Chopper talk, isn't that what Stephen Colbert calls it? Donnie comes out of the residence and comes out there. Ain't going to stop and talk to the cameras. Hell yes. And there he goes, inviting not only the Ukraine, but China. Let's get China involved in this shit. That's right, we're in a trade war. Maybe they'll, give him a little leverage on the table there. If you do this, if you get some dirt on the Bidens, how disgusting is this shit going to get? You know what it is he thinks he's bulletproof because he's doing it right out, it was like the Russia, if you're listening shit, it's echoing on the news all over the place. It's the same thing, and he's doing it right out there in front of God and everybody again. So he thinks, you can't catch me for something everybody knows. And he's right, in a way, on his side, because he broke that ice with his little minions out there. He said it right out there. They could all run that on Fox. Sean Hannity and Rush Limp-Dick will be keying right on. Look at this. The president is doing his job, trying to root out corruption. Yeah. Well, baby, we don't have to look far to see the corruption in our house. It's sitting right there in front of you. He's got a weird colored face and hair that is weirdly done, that never moves and all that shit. I think they feed that hair every night. I don't know. But I'm telling you, he sat out there and asked China. And now, come to find out that Donnie had already brought up the president raised Joe Biden's political prospects with Xi Jinping in a June call that was later stored on a highly secure server. Go figure, sources say. So that's what sources say. Go figure. He's got another phone call with another leader bringing up Joe Biden. That's the way this asshole works. He's a criminal. That's all he is. He's out. He's there. He'll drag anybody into this shit if he can get some dirt on his opponent. So yeah, so he'll go to China. He'll go to the Ukraine. He'll go to Great Britain, Australia, Italy. It doesn't matter. He ought to just put a sign out there. Money for dirt. Money for dirt. It's disgusting. And it's not only that. It's our whole freaking cabinet. The vice president now out there. Oh, I support the president. Are you shitting me, Mike? You're wrapped up in this as deep as he is. You're on the phone call you're talked about. Shit. Is there anybody in the Trump administration at all that isn't wrapped up? Hey, Rick Perry, got something to say there, buddy? Ex-governor of Texas. You know how we always stand proud with our word, don't we, Rick? Broke shit. Every one of them. We don't have an attorney general anymore. Oh, that's just a title on the door. He's got other things to do. Secretary of State, he's busy getting packets of information from Giuliani. Are you shitting me? It's a shit show. It's a shit show, and it's worthy of a comedy title. If it weren't for the fact that this is our country. This is us on the world stage. Trump talked about Biden with Chinese leader. It's on the damn headline. So, but as I was saying about his minions, doesn't matter. He said it right there. They're going to be proud of that. They're going to run with that. Look at there, the president's cracking down on corruption. Because that's all they'll hear. They won't hear anything on the Sean Hannity show or any other show on Fox. Maybe the News Hour, if they tune in for it every once in a while, which I doubt. Occasionally, even they stand up and say something. We're faced with a challenge, baby. Not really. It shouldn't be a challenge. It shouldn't be a question to anybody in this damn country. On either side of the fence. The only ones that should be confused and concerned are the moron idiots that'll never leave his ass anyway. That 30% of deplorable people out there that just eat it up, that want to see more destruction, more pain for this country. They laugh. We're not laughing, baby. I don't think the House of Representatives is laughing very much. I don't think Nancy's laughing pretty. Oh, she might be getting a good chuckle out of this shit. Watching him self-destruct, go crazy in the Oval Office everywhere he goes. Ad-libbing everything there, just spit crap out. I'm the president. From his moot. He wants to build a moot. Put alligators and snakes in there. M-O-O-T. Moot. That's what they call it. And get a nice electrified fence. And spikes that will pierce flesh. Hell, why don't we put bear traps on one side too? Let's get some of that shit going. And if that don't work, shoot them. The disgusting man that sits in our house. He is unworthy of the title he has. He's unworthy to be a citizen of this country, as far as I am concerned. But that's what we have, and that's how come our job, baby, every day. Let's get after this shit. Now, let me see if I can make the rest of this work. And I'm going to drag somebody down here that can help me if I screw up. Right, Velda?
Right what, honey?
Oh, baby, I got you in here. There you go. I'm on a roll. Is everything working out there, baby?
I don't know. I can't listen to...
I'm sorry. That's right.
You got me.
I got you. I got you, babe. Anyway, I assume you've been keeping up on the news lately?
Oh, God, have I.
Oh, man. Is there anything to watch, anything to pay attention out there?
Did you hear about a little over an hour ago?
What's that?
That he also asked Canada for help in finding dirt on Biden?
I'm shocked. I dare you say. Are you kidding me? No, I haven't heard that one yet. It would probably be easier to make a list of countries he has not probably asked for, assistance.
I hate that he's throwing our intelligence community under the bus, and Barr is fucking helping him.
Yes.
It's time to get those assholes.
They're all helping him, Velda. That's what kills me. All of our cabinet members are helping him. Steve Mnuchin, evidently we got a second whistleblower here, has something to do with either Donnie's taxes or his kids' taxes.
His taxes, and it's because they're not handling them the way they're supposed to be.
Yeah, on somebody's request, evidently. A political appointee. Let me ponder here, stroke my beard a bit, and go, I wonder who Steve Mnuchin, who the guy could be. Yeah, that's who it is. Steve Mnuchin. So, we're seeing the whole criminal enterprise come up. Pompeo's already involved. The vice president's involved. Evidently, Steve Mnuchin has got his thing going on too. Who else are we looking at here?
Pimento.
Oh yeah, State Department. Pompeo, pompous ass. The good Pence. Christian man. Him and Pence. Boy, they're good Christians. I'm telling you, baby.
If they were any more Christian, we'd be in trouble.
Yeah. Boy, howdy shit.
With those kind of Christians, we don't need any help.
No, they don't need any more help with that kind of shit in the church. They're destroying themselves from within, but that's what they're doing.
Give me 1,000 Jimmy Carters, please.
There you go. I haven't seen his comment, but I saw somebody say hello to Tim Cormal. If he's out there listening, Tim, how you doing, buddy? Tim Cormal always has his show out. You can find him all over any place where you have a podcast, Stitcher, iTunes, all that kind of stuff. Look for the Tim Cormal Show. I'm an occasional guest on there, thanks to the grace of Tim. And so I'm glad to see you out there, Tim. I appreciate it, buddy. It's the voices that I talk about. Tim is a big one there. Every week he does his podcasts, and Jesus, I think he's been doing them for years and years and years, because he's on episode 5,462, I think, or something close to that. But anyway, let me see if I can reach up here and grab somebody else. Let me see. Let's sneak up on Yogi. Yogi, there you go. I caught you with your microphone off, your headphones off there, buddy. You ain't listening, and you ain't. But we got you. We got your ass in here.
Yeah. Yep, we got him.
There you go. We got his ass. Well, there you go. I'm going to go right down the thing. TW, are you there? Oh, look at that.
TW, I'm Mike.
Unmute your mic there, TW. Sing us a song. TW is the band that sang the original, the opening song there that y'all hear. We're real proud of that. Challenger Network for the artwork that they give us. And is Yogi, are you there now?
I am, but let me put my headset on and all that.
All right,
I'm here.
Go. There's TW. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, pretty good.
Good. Been paying attention to the news too?
How do you like this crap show that we're having?
Oh yeah, every day, baby. Every day it changes. You know, it's a different show every day, but it's the same old shit. You know, the names and the dates have only changed. That's it. You know, and it's pitiful. I am really trying to keep. Travis has got his hands pretty much full, taking care of all this shit, and I hope I hit all the right buttons and don't hit the wrong ones. But he is going to be gone.
Did pretty good, I think.
I did.
You got 1, 2, 3. Well, I'm counting you, but you got 4 in here.
Now, see, if I know what I'm doing, I should be able to hit this button.
But whenever you
and y'all see CNN, right? All right.
John.
Oh shit.
John, whatever you do, don't hit the red button.
That big one over here, the one that says "surprise" if you touch it. Let me smack the hell out of it.
It'll eject you.
No, baby, I'm afraid I'm going to hit something and I'm going to go mute or some shit like that, and it's always, you know.
You gotta watch it to space.
It's distracting, is what it is.
Like Daffy Duck does, or Elmer Fudd.
Yeah.
Never the red button.
Never hit the red button. There was a place out in California I frequented. It was called St. James in Thurbury, and it was a drinking establishment out there, and it's frequented by well, at that time, a lot of Hell's Angels and a lot of other. I fit right in. Anyway, they had in the ladies' room there was a bell, and that's all it was. I mean, a button. That's it, just a button. Didn't have a sign, didn't have nothing. But if it was pushed, it set off an alarm out by the bar. So everybody would turn around to see who comes out that door next, because whoever it is hit that bed button. Anyway, that was back in the early 70s. But Anthony Robinson knows what I'm talking about. Frequented the same bar a few years after me. But anyway, let me see. Let me see what else I could do here.
Careful.
I know it. Let me see. Hank, have we got an overseas connection, baby? Did the satellite make it over to the Netherlands, bub? To Finland?
It worked.
It worked. How are you, Hank?
You on your own? How are you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm here by myself. Yes, I've been deserted. Mama is standing outside in case anything goes drastically wrong. She can call him and get advice from him. But now he is involved in his con that he went to.
Oh yeah.
You know, the whole group. You know, the kids have been together for the last 6 or 7 years. They do this stuff every year, so they're quite used to it. But
cool.
Yeah, it's
well, basically in the Netherlands we have been laughing hysterically at the last episode of Trump All in the Family, especially his complete berserk rants when with the Prime Minister of Finland, as well as the rant he started when he was talking to this journalist.
Did you
talking to me?
Yeah, are you talking to me? Did you see the shots they have now of the Finnish president as Downey sits over there and takes his question that he was asked and runs with it and stuff? I mean, you know.
As a matter of fact, I did, and the good thing is I know a few Finnish people, and they told me that the entire body language of the Finnish Prime Minister or President during that entire rant by Trump was showing how annoyed he was, how he actually was laughing inside.
Hell, they should have put some of our faces on TV to see him how we was all reacting. It's embarrassing for one.
It is. I mean, he's completely losing it now, and I hope they keep pushing him, because at one stage he will flip, like, for instance, in that book was written about him getting angry and shouting at other people. But if these journalists start pushing him enough, then he'll flip right in front of the television screen or cameras.
Yeah.
And that's what we need, actually.
Yes, every time he does it, it displays it more. It puts it more out there for the American people to see what we're dealing with, what you're dealing with.
We need this guy berserk. I mean, apparently today at Politico US, it was written that Mr. Giuliani, he apparently forged some United States presidency seals on some paperwork.
My!
There's no end to this shit of what we're going to find out. You know, remember,
it's sad and it's funny at the same time, especially because it's Finnish prime minister.
It's sad, it's funny, and it's against the law, and it's against our constitution.
Today,
you know,
she said, it's what is it? He was griping at China. Hey, can you find dirt on my opponent? Now he's asking. Now he's asking Canada.
Ain't it sad? He's going to ask everybody, anybody that can provide dirt.
You there on the TV, you
yes.
moron. Okay, well, you're done.
Yeah. Well, we think so.
Kiss your own ass goodbye.
In a normal world, we would be, but we're not. We're in bizarro world nowadays.
Yeah.
But this is one more thing that the Republicans are going to have to defend. That's what I mean when I say it is the Senate. We have, what goes on in the House is the impeachment inquiry and passing articles of impeachment, which is a political tool. That's all it is. Once that's done in the House, baby, we go to the Senate. So those minds in the Senate, remember what I said yesterday, we got to change 20? We got to get 20 of them to come over. And I don't think that's going to...
They're resigning pretty damn fast.
If there's 20 of them left. But hopefully this vote will take place before most of them leave office, the ones that aren't just bailing out on, pulling the ripcord and jumping out now. I'm just not going to be running for re-election, or the ones that pull the ripcord and get sucked out of the plane right now. Two kind of people.
Well, the best moment of that entire press conference was the moment in which the Finnish Prime Minister said, "But the question was for me."
Yes. That's what we're all hitting ourselves. It's like, oh shit, really? You're gonna? He's just.
And then when he was.
But the thing I loved about that, I'm sorry, Travis, but one thing I did love about it.
What's that?
Was when he was allowed to speak.
Yeah.
He says, "Keep your republic going."
Yes.
And it went right over the top of Trump's head.
Yes.
And that was the best moment.
That was fantastic. I'm playing with knowledge here. That was fantastic. Because that's what he was saying. You have a great democracy right here. I hope this idiot doesn't ruin it for y'all. And that's exactly what he's in the process of trying to do. Have no doubt at all in your mind. This man will do anything to stay in power and to convince his minions that he's here, the stable genius that he is, to save America from the onslaught of liberal who just want to open the borders, let MS-13 in, and all the other kind of bullshit that he keeps pressing out every day.
Yeah, but MS-13 was made in the United States and transported down there by our government.
Say that again, Bella?
MS-13 was made by our U.S. government and was transported down.
Yeah, sure. It was probably, it was probably that Obama fella.
I just hope...
No, it was Bush.
I just hope Fox doesn't cancel this show. I mean, I want to see season 2, especially the one in which he enters a prison and everything he experiences.
Fox probably won't show it. They'll black it out. Well, we can't show that.
Well, the question was raised by one of our Facebook family. I can't remember who it was. It went by Does he get Secret Service protection when he goes to prison?
Nope.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, every ex-president has it.
I watched Jesse Lattimore, not Jesse Lattimore. Jesse. I'm trying to think of his last name. I said it earlier, but he was talking about it. Somebody bring up that same point. They said, okay, if he's impeached and he resigns because he was impeached for that thing, he doesn't get Secret Service help or the family. If he goes to jail, he doesn't get Secret Service for anything because he basically is going to jail. His family won't get Secret Service. Now, if he resigns and is not prosecuted, he can still receive Secret Service help, which sucks.
Well, the states aren't done with his ass yet either. We've got to remember that. The state of New York, I believe. You know, so the question does remain: does he get Secret Service if he's in state prison?
Nope.
I don't think so because
I don't really.
Yeah.
Well, he might.
I think he has it covered though. I think he has a deal with the Aryan Nation or one of them white supremacist group to get protection.
What happens if he goes to jail? They're going to pass off that security detail to whatever prison they have him in. With the guards.
Sorry guys, that's all wrong. When he's going to jail, the jail will turn into a hotel within 5 months, and a golf course will be from the airing place where the
You mean what is that golf cart course for kids? Mini golf.
Mini golf, the one with mini golf?
Yeah, with the little castles and all that stuff, you know?
Yeah.
You'll have to have it in a 3x3 cell.
Still cool.
Isn't it nice when we start dreaming about shit like that when his ass is in a cell?
Give him a virtual golf course headset.
Yeah.
Oh no, we don't want to even be that nice. Give him a glass and a little putting green, and that's it.
I think
no, you don't understand. It's going to go
Big Bubba.
circuit.
I think he can. The only thing we should give him is a goddamn Sharpie, and he can do the old coyote thing, or draw a tunnel on the wall with it, and then get up to speed and run right at it. He's bound to go through, I've seen it on TV. Boy, how does it?
Just to say,
yeah.
With the
there. Because otherwise, if you would have mixed prisons, we could put him next to that policewoman, and she might enter the wrong cell with her.
Yeah, I've been in the wrong cell. I've seen him there, so I had to kill him. 10 years for that she got. Yeah, I think if the shoe was on the other foot, there'd be a whole lot more years tacked onto that.
It's a bit low, but still a cop in a max. I wouldn't do that quickly.
Well,
so she has to be either protected or separated or whatever.
Oh yeah. Well, I believe it. Logically speaking, if he were, by any chance put in prison for anything, he would get, special treatment because of who he was supposed to be, not who he is, but because of the office that he holds, which he likes to tout. He thinks it was solely made from God for him. And
well, like they said, he's got to be held to a higher standard. They should be.
Yes, every one of us would be. I'm having difficulty pulling people out of here because I done tried several people and they bounced right out of here. And I'm hoping maybe I could grab Bernadette and see if I can get her down here. Bernadette?
There she is.
She's there.
Bernadette, unmute.
Yeah, she's
unmute your mic, baby. There you are.
I hear you.
All right, darling. How are you?
I'm fine, and yourself?
I'm doing pretty good so far. I haven't blown anything up, and nothing out here is smoking. So, except for my pipe is the only thing that's cutting out smoke here. So I think I'm pretty good.
Well, if you ain't smoking up there, you ain't doing it right.
I ain't doing it right. Why, my dear, a fine Cavendish blend like this, with a little Perique, a little,
That's all right. I'm smoking for you, okay?
Thank you, baby. It's not legal here, so you have to go with what you got.
Hey, it's legal here, so I can say that.
Yeah, it's a nice Cavendish Turkish blend. I fell upon.
I think Felica and Linda are also still in.
I know you've been paying attention, darling.
you know, you can't help but watch this shit show.
Yeah, it's like a train wreck. It's the typical cliche. It's like a train wreck. You can't look away. Every time you see him, you're just waiting for whatever else falls out of his mouth.
You know, I want him to keep tweeting. I want him to keep talking. I want him to keep doing the chopper talks and the whole bit. Because every time he does, he's digging this hole deeper. And sooner or later, he's going to start throwing dirt on top of himself. Yeah. Okay, that's how deep
it doesn't matter if he's out on the South Lawn or if he's in the Oval Office or anywhere he's at. You know, at his
mentality is that if he does it in public, then it's not a crime.
That's the way he's thinking. You know, if I could shoot somebody in the middle of Times Square. Remember that remark? He believes that shit.
There can be a videotape.
Yes.
And I still didn't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, he's trying to pull the Jedi mind trick. You know, this is not the drone you saw or some shit like this on the nation. But the thing is, he's doing it to himself. You know, he waves his hand in front of his face, and he's the one.
Let's let him keep doing it. And I know it's irritating as hell to watch him do this shit, but he needs to continue doing it because he's just giving the Democrats more evidence that they need to impeach his ass.
Every day. Every day.
This is all forward-looking since the whistleblower. Everything will be forward-looking since the whistleblower. Nothing's going back.
No. But we can't forget about what's already gone by. The 10 counts of obstruction in the Mueller report.
It's definitely all related.
Oh, yes.
We can pull that in the Mueller report and all that shit into the questioning.
Well, I think it's the old KISS theory. Keep it simple. We have to be precise with what we're going to do, how he's going to be charged, the evidence against him. The rest of it can be put in as an addendum. You know, oh, by the way, in his past, you know, like they do with criminals when they're fixing to get convicted or something, you know, or sentenced, you know, they give him, well, you know, in case of, you know, he just did this shit on the carpet here, but, you know, look at all the other times he shit on the carpet everywhere else. That kind of thing can be, and it probably would be as in any trial. You know, when it gets to the Senate, that's what it is. It's a trial. And the prosecutors are going to be the Democrats, and the defenders are going to be the Republicans. And
they're going to have to eat this one on with him.
Yes,
with him.
I think eventually they have to. They have no other choice other than to just come out and proclaim that the Republican Party is dead. All hail the Trump Party. You know, the party of Trump, of Donnie here, of Donnie Jr., and then we're going to get Ivanka and Eric. Don't forget about whoever else, that Byron's going to grow up, Barron's going to grow up, whatever his name is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The Trump dynasty.
The dynasty, baby. You know, president for life. Because that's, like I said, that's what he wants. That's what he seeks. The destruction of the democracy that we live in. And to an authoritative government that he wants to emulate from Russia or China or Saudi Arabia.
Do you really think he'd get away with that? Because we do.
That's our job, baby. That's our job.
Human.
That's our job. We have a document that has been our guiding light throughout the history of this country, and it's plain in its language. And as I have found out, if you want to dig deeper, go read the Federalist Papers, and it tells you exactly what their founding fathers intended when they wrote that document.
They didn't want a monarchy.
No, baby. This was a republic, and as Franklin said, if you can hang on to it, this is the fight to hang on to it, because have no doubt he's trying to destroy it and take it for himself. What's that, Belda?
And yesterday's bombshell from the guy that had everybody come back to Washington about the papers that were conspiracy theories that they used in Ukraine on our ambassador to get her out of there so they could pull this little stunt.
Yeah. He crapped all over the ambassador, our ambassador to Ukraine.
And she was appointed by Trump. She was appointed by Bush, and she went through Bush and through Obama, and last night Hillary Clinton was saying she is the most conscientious person you'd ever want to meet. That she doesn't want. She's bipartisan. She doesn't take sides on anything. She just does her job.
Right.
And if she was there, she would report this kind of shit if it was seen. If she's seen it, she would have reported it, and that's why they had to get rid of her.
Yeah. I don't think we're done with whistleblowers. I really don't.
No.
We got number 2 now.
We are either.
I think we're going to see more and more come out. You know.
You think about it too, though. That way, he wants somebody in there that he like you always say, John. He wants somebody in there that basically doesn't know what the hell they're doing, and he can say, "Oh, you know what? We'll just fix it. Don't worry."
Yeah, they can fix it by lying and cheating and stealing. I'm watching my little light Travis told me to pay attention to, which I haven't, and it is blinking from green to red, which means I apologize in advance if we lose our signal. There is inclement weather about, they say, and it has rained and lightning a few bits all day, but not very much. But now we're getting a little yellow in there. Hell, it's a regular old traffic light going up there.
There you go.
It keeps flashing. Now I'm going to be concentrating on that shit. This stuff, I just as soon as he get his ass back here and do this shit. This is distracting as hell. I'm trying to keep my shit going. Ain't that right, Biker Leo? Are you gonna join us there, buddy? Got your
I had to move button on because the garbage truck was going by. Y'all didn't want to his ass back here and do this shit. This is distracting as hell.
Turn your TV. Turn your TV off. Turn them off.
That's correct, sir. Everything. Are you gonna join us there, buddy? Yeah, I'm only gonna be here a little while. Garbage truck was going by. Y'all didn't want his ass back here and do this shit.
Okay, I'm still getting an echo. Yeah, we're getting a little feet.
I don't know who's on just a second. I got you guys up on here too. So.
Yeah, that's where we're getting the feedback.
That was me. Sorry about all that.
That's all right. I'm sure you've been paying attention to what's been going on, haven't you, Leo?
I have, but I'm just here with you for a little while because I'm really still very under the weather.
Oh, what's up, buddy?
Well, I just wanted to put in one point in all of this.
What's that?
Has everybody looked at what Trump is saying about Joe Biden and Joe Biden's son?
Yeah, that they're crooked.
They're crooked. Why, though? That's the question. He's saying they're crooked because they use their name to garner influence in another country. I got one word for you. Ivanka.
Yeah.
China.
Oh, surely you jest, Leo. The princess wouldn't be involved in anything of, questionable behavior.
How about the name Trump? Because that's what he's made his money out of, selling his name.
That's true. That's the thing I'm sure that everybody is kicking in their head. This guy is screaming out here, look into Joe Biden's son. He's the son of the vice president and blah, blah, blah. Are you shitting me? Dig it. You don't have to dig. It's all out there in public knowledge. The crap that his family is doing. With every one of his bribe collections, Junior was over there in China handing out green cards to anybody that bought into a deal over there. Ivanka's got her ass full of trademarks and deals going in China. It's ridiculous. Talk about making money off the presidency, it's sad.
One thing too.
That's what he's looking for dirt on, and and what you just said though is absolutely correct. They've dropped it everywhere in the fucking world.
Yeah.
And it is just his name, and it is just because
that's all he's got, baby. He is no great deal maker or anything. He sells his name because he has been successful in one thing, and that's making the Trump name recognizable. And up until the time he took the presidency, that worked in his benefit. Oh, look at me. It's Trump Tower. It's Trump this. The Apprentice here. It's Star. And he became president, and everybody went, oh, asshole. What a dick. You know, and now the name Trump, and I pushed it since day one. It's synonymous. It's the meaning of the word crap. Trump means crap. And if you get some Trump on you, it's going to stay on you the rest of your life. There's going to be a little asterisk next to your name. I work for Trump. Oh, you're a crook. I get the freak out of here. We don't want your ass in here. Somebody who's that stupid.
Though, as far as they're doing that and they're saying, oh, don't look over here, I'm wondering if people are realizing how fast this is unfolding. Because they didn't bury that shit very well at all.
No. Who? What shit? Oh yeah, Trump? No.
Yeah.
Now everything's out in the open. Now we know about the secret server, and every day, you know, it's just like the China thing today. And as soon as that hits, we find out that he was in a phone call with Z back in June of this year, pumping the Biden story then. You know, before the Ukraine thing ever hit. You know, this guy's been out here doing it to every world leader he's come in contact with, I'm sure. You know.
You probably even with Australia's
yes.
and with the Prime Minister, with the French.
Yeah.
You probably talked to all of them.
Boris Johnson, come here, buddy. Me and you's just alike. We're both assholes. Yeah. What's that, Bubba?
Before Trump started the tariff war with China,
right?
He got that whole new setup in China for massage parlors.
You know, was that for his buddy up there that owns the Patriots could go by and take a visit there or something?
I don't know, but he's got massage parlors all over in certain areas of China. Trump's massage parlors.
They're all closed now.
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Boy, howdy. It's the only happy ending. That's the only happy endings he's given out. The rest of it's all going to suck. You know.
Well, he just took over the family business. Remember, that was Granddaddy's.
That's true. That was his grandfather's profession there. He acquired company for a gentleman is what he was doing. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. Real classy thing, too. Yeah,
John.
Yes, ma'am?
Just want to say that while the Trump shit show is going on,
yes,
and everybody and it's sucking the oxygen out of every room in America, what he did today, he went down to Florida. He had a pep rally. It was not supposed to be a pep rally, but it was
everything he goes to nowadays.
Speech on health care, on Medicare Advantage, and he had a pep rally with a bunch of old people that were staged, and he signed an executive order giving the corporate healthcare industry full advantage over Medicare Advantage plans, and he's trying to convince all the seniors in the country that they should sign up for these Medicare Advantage plans. Which, you know,
what, is he getting a kickback from that too?
Wipe the fuck out.
What is he running commercials now?
Well, that's what he did today.
Advertising.
He signed an executive order to give the insurance companies full access to Medicare Advantage plans and offer them to seniors who are sick and dying and will eventually be wiped out if they go into the fucking hospital.
You know, as he's planning, as in his budgets, they're cutting Medicare. They're cutting.
This was a way to wipe out the Medicare for All plans that the Democrats are pushing.
And at the same time, mind you, remember that the Trump administration is currently in litigation to do away with the whole Affordable Care Act.
Obamacare.
Yes. Let's strike down the whole thing. So the whole time he's out there talking this shit, keep that in mind.
I hope they throw an injunction against him.
Yeah.
I watched his pep rally for a while, and it was just a shame how he has so many senior citizens convinced of his, you know, skullduggery.
Right.
And I'm being polite with that word.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, you know, they're the ones who are going to lose out. Understand something. He has a government plan now for health care. He gets the best health care in the whole entire world.
You see, baby, they do. Congress, the president, all of them. They got private doctors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Having the national network too.
So, guys, what concerns me is the behind-the-scenes shit that he does while everybody's being consumed with impeachment and everything else, and he's over here signing executive orders because that's the only way he gets things done. Because the only law he ever passed was this giant tax giveaway to the rich.
That's it. And the offer to give him another one. I hit a button.
Everything else has been executive orders.
I hit a button.
What do you think he's going to do if the Republicans start revolting? What do you think he's going to use to try to push them back in?
That's a big if. Do you see them revolting yet?
No, you hear crickets out of all of them.
Yeah.
That's what you're hearing right now, which should tell you everything. They're not out there running around. I hit a button because something here is different, and it's not what it was a minute ago. So let me know if...
Quit swinging your hand.
Yeah, just keep my hands down by my side.
Well, you're still working on Periscope, okay?
Yeah. I'll tell you.
I don't mean to bust in, but I got to get off of this because I got to go and recover a little more.
All right. Well, Leo, we hope you get better, feel better, and all that stuff. Do what the doctor says, and do what Mama says.
Well, maybe I got to go to the doctor first. That might help.
Well, there you go.
There's a thought.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see y'all.
All right, Leo. Take care of yourself, buddy. That's Leo Sahaki. Y'all can catch him under Biker Wisdom on Facebook. He uses his voice when he's not feeling bad and speaking his mind. And so look for him out there on Facebook. Anyway. So the circus continues. I tried this a minute ago, but they snuck back out of the office here. Let me see if I can grab Miss Linda, if she's listening here, and see if I can grab Miss Linda and add her into the conversation. I got her here. She showed up.
Linda, turn your mic on, honey.
Try and get Velica too. I need some background noises.
All right. We're going to grab Velica too. And hell, I'm going to grab Budman because there ain't nobody else left up there. I tried Budman a little while ago, but he jumped out the room. Now we should have everybody in the room. We got Bernadette, Hank, we got Budman, Miss Linda, T.W. Travis, Velda, Velica, and Yogi.
And now how is your internet doing?
What? Hey, Velica. How are you, darling?
Oh, okay. Oh, I did a couple more pictures last night. Ask Velda.
Did you?
Cool.
Did you put it up on?
I found the right button.
I already did. I put them up yesterday, but I reposted them today, so that way you can scroll up and.
I'm trying to scroll here, and my scroll ain't working now. Shit.
Well, don't worry about it now. Look at it after the show.
Yeah.
Just in case you hit the wrong button.
Keep my hands off everything. Go back to smoking my fine Cavendish blend.
Everybody can hear. We can hear you. It's all good.
Drink your tea, John.
I got it, baby, right here. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Still got some beer left from Jorge Tire Biter up to beautiful Tire Biter Ranch, and I'll have one of them. And I heard from Thomas Morgan. He sent me some more of his artwork.
Cool.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I'm all set for Beer and Bud Friday, baby. And I hope y'all.
If lucky.
What's that, baby?
I will have my beer tomorrow afternoon, if lucky.
If lucky. Well, I hope you're lucky. I hope you're lucky. I hope we're all lucky. I want a good weekend. We still got Friday to go. The magic's still happening.
Maybe he'll resign at 3 a.m. tonight.
Maybe so.
You act like it stops over the weekend.
Yeah,
that's funny.
It just gets worse.
It goes on and on and on. It never ends, and it never ends on his Twitter feed. If you go to his Twitter feed, which I don't know how he does that shit either, because Travis usually goes over there and, well, then I'll see if I start doing that crap. I got to practice while we're off air, and so I can get this down. But yeah. So Travis will be watching this later on. I'm thinking if he's got time, and then he's going to hear me say, "Yeah, I miss you, buddy. I miss you." So.
We miss you, Travis.
Yes, but we all hope he's having a great time.
Producer.
Yeah, and he's always telling me, "Dad, I don't do nothing." Yeah, you do all this shit that I'm trying to look at now. And
he's an engineer.
Yeah.
He's an engineer.
That's like I said. Have you looked at your internet light yet?
It's red. It's red right now. Oh, it's just turned orange, back to red, back to yellow. Hell, I didn't know it even had orange. Now we got orange and yellow. Throw it in there. Yeah, it's just a rainbow of colors, baby.
In there.
But it's blinking red and yellow right now, so I don't know. It says how many kilobytes per second.
You have Skittles.
I'm trying to catch up a little bit on my Facebook over there too. Hello, Donna Bonacosi and Candy Guidry. How y'all doing? Yeah. Trump has been to multiple other countries. Volker provided text messages saying it. Boy, howdy shit. Yeah, we're going to see more. We're going to see more whistleblowers, but we're going to see, you know, that old thing that I always say about Jerry Garcia. The truth is what we find on our way to someplace else. Oh, Giuliani came along throughout this Ukraine story. Look here. Look at all this shit we found. Oh, look at this. The Bidens over here. Y'all need to look at this. Well, we all going on a trip over there to look at what happened over here with the Bidens, and guess what we found out? We found the truth, baby. And that's what usually happens. When you raise flags and blow whistles and jump up and down and scream about something, you attract attention to yourself, and they'll check out what you're talking about, but they're going to look at your ass too. And that's
the truth is on that super secret NSA server.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Where's the server?
Yeah,
Where's the server?
And remember, that's how they went nuts over Hillary about a server. You know, the secret server, and they're even claiming now that server is over in the Ukraine. We ought to mount a military operation, a secret Navy SEAL team, send them over there to rescue the server. You know, it's ridiculous.
Not Hillary's server. Where's his server?
Also on the NSA servers. Did you know that?
What's that, Hank?
All our blue dot meetings are also on this NSA server.
Yes, they are. Baby. They are on the NSA server, and now you told everybody. Now they know where to find us.
Of course they are. They're recording everything the deep state says. And
thank you.
In the Blue Dot family chapter of the secret society of the deep state is standing ready at all times, baby.
I can very much imagine the moment in the White House when Trump finishes that phone call with this Ukrainian, whatever they want to call him.
Right.
And then this guy from the Secret Service or whatever says, well, Mr. President, do you really think that this phone call you just made is that smart? In which Trump says, yeah, blow me.
Yeah.
And it happened.
Yeah.
The blower took action.
Yeah. I put out when I posted on Facebook there, I told them what time we have a authorization from the deep state to hold the secret society meeting and all that shit. I like the people over on Liker are probably thinking, who is this nut job? They're just finding out that one of the comments over there on Liker, and let me go ahead and post this out on the length of the videos for the benefit of our Liker community. Our Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday family meetings can run as long as an hour and a half, 2 hours, and my rants on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday usually run anywhere from 15 to call it 20, 21 minutes. Yeah, depending on how pissed off I am and what we're talking about. But
if you're really mad, they're running 45 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I get long-winded, and I try to keep that in mind because I have been told, well, John, I ain't got time to listen to your don't run for an hour here, John. Can you cut it down? So I'm always mindful that when I'm doing my rant.
Okay, I still listen.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it very much. Well, I always say you can pause it or come back later, or just like, oh, that guy's pretty good, and then I'm happy with that. I'm not doing this to.
Commercial in once in a while and say, now, if you want to hear me stop talking for a minute, go get your beer and your other stuff, and then come back and I'll start again.
Yeah, I'll wait for you. Shit, I'm desperate for that. And on that note, I want to thank two people who have recently subscribed to our YouTube channel, and that is Eat with Betsy and Linda Stewart. Both subscribe to our YouTube channel, so we want to appreciate that. And when I say something like that, Travis says I'm supposed to click it.
Welcome.
Oh no, what'd I do?
Push the wrong button.
Oh no, I did it. They're supposed to go from highlighted if I haven't spoke about it to a gray when I have, so that way if anything new comes up, I'm supposed to be able to see it up there. So I can thank everybody.
Do you think Travis is monitoring you from the convention?
Probably not. Well, I hope not really. I hope not. I hope he's having a grand old time, but I would not doubt if he's going to peek later on this evening to see how Dad did handling everything. And, you should be pretty happy with me. I haven't burned anything up yet. I haven't.
We're still on the air.
Yeah, I'm still on the air, and you can hear me. And I can switch scenes. I'm telling you. Look at there, buddy.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. I gotta learn how to switch scenes and all that shit. Hell, I told him the other day, we ought to. He's got a fog machine. He's had it forever, and it's really neat. You could just swamp this whole room in fog, and.
Pretend it is.
You should do that. Say, well, we came back. We had a real nice meeting, and we just figured, what the hell? We toked up.
Yeah, too many damn people in this room smoking shit. Oh yeah, it's pitiful. The regular Cheech and Chong movie in here. I
can just see it. The blue dot spy. We can't identify him, but here he is with his ramp.
Yeah. Has strobe lights going and everything in here. Oh, he's got a lot of equipment. When they had their.
Don't forget your lava lamp.
That's right. I don't have a lava lamp. Damn, what kind of hippie am I? I don't have a lava lamp. That's pitiful.
They still sell them. You can find them at Walmart.
Yeah, you can find them around. We're
I had a Tibetan rock salt lamp, and when I ran out of salt, I used it to cook.
There you go.
That's actually a pretty damn good idea if it was a real one. Cool.
Yeah, it was.
They get hot enough, yeah.
Yeah. So, how long are we going to take any bets on how long he gets his ass out of the house? Before the election or during the election?
I hope
they're going to impeach
him. Or you want reality?
I'm not positive.
Yeah.
It would be nice to have him impeached on the...
I think the Senate might vote him out, but then, of course, you still have to contest with the Russians, who have a say in it, and the Ukrainians and Europe. But I don't think after this impeachment proceedings, many world leaders will take him seriously anymore, unless he starts a war.
Oh, like they have already.
Well, you see...
he's fully capable of doing that.
Yes.
And that's the frightening thing about all of this, is that he's with North Korea sending off missiles the way that they did,
and still do.
Iran, and the shit that's going on in Iran and Saudi Arabia, and the whole Yemen thing. Right. He's fully capable of starting a war.
Yes.
The fake Kim Jong-un page on Facebook today had a story, those stories that you see, and it said busy day, and then you saw the rocket launch. It was hilarious.
Yeah, Donnie's trying to blush all that off, but the missile that Kim Jong-un and his country have been testing is a new one, baby, and it is for a submarine launched missile. They're making sure that. Go ahead, Bernadette.
I was going to say it has multiple heads on it, so that after it's fired, it splits. And Japan is very concerned about this.
Yes, and remember what Donnie said that when asked about the nuclear triad, he said the most important part of the nuclear triad was the nuclear, because he's stupid. But keeping that in mind, the most devastating part of the triad is a submarine, because you can't find the sucker very easy. You don't know where it is. Nope. Air launched, you can find the airplane. Silo launched or land launched, you can find them. A submarine, that missile's going to pop out of the damn water somewhere, and it's on its way. That's how come it's so important. And Donnie is sitting out there again, blowing it off because he's in love. He's got a love affair with Kim Jong-un there, and they don't want to upset the apple cart or whatever.
John, come on, he gets love letters.
Yeah, that's true. I'm sure they got hearts written all over it and all that shit. But probably perfume with little lip marks on it.
Kim Jong-un thinks he's an idiot.
Or an ass mark.
Well, can you argue with him? Can you argue with Kim Jong-un? Hey, your president's a real jerk. He's pretty stupid, and we got to go. We're sorry about that. The man can't spell moat. He can't spell moat. He can't spell hamburger. What was that, TW? Go ahead.
They were. I said I saw a meme of Kim Jong-un and of Donald Trump, and it was basically missiles where their little things were supposed to be, and basically Trump was riding Kim Jong-un.
What I tried to do before the show was get
quit smoking.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do, darling.
To quit smoking.
I was trying to quit, but it keeps pulling me back in. Anyway, I was trying to get the artwork that Thomas Morgan has sent me. He sent it to me on emails. He has sent me a few that are just excellent. He's got one of Donnie in stocks. He got his head hanging out there at the alarm, stuck through the stocks there like the old days. You know, what they used to do, as Donnie would put it. But he is.
You can post that on Facebook.
Yeah, I will. I'll post it up on Facebook and whatnot. He sent them to me, and he has sent me several here lately that are just outstanding. Travis is going to try to get with him and help him open a store to offer his because the guy is just excellent. Watercolors is just. He's the Picasso, baby, and I like him. But I haven't learned how to do that part yet. I was trying to figure it out, and every time I did, when I hit the button, it didn't come up. So, next time he calls in to check in, I'll ask him about that. Why I can't get what I'm looking at to come up. But technical shit. That's how come he's in here.
Where did my Blue Dot family go to?
Yeah.
What I wish they would do, because they all realize, the Republicans and the Democrats realize that he is becoming totally unstable. They need to take the football card away from him.
Yeah. Let's take the briefcase away.
They already have.
Yeah. Give him a.
They need to cancel that they did on 9/11. They need to stop it right now.
Well, again, I think in my head, I do not think that we have anybody that would blindly do a launch without certain verifications with this president. We do not have a stupid military.
I think one of the Air Force guys told a news agency, I think half a year ago, that they have official protocol for when Trump orders a launch. That probably will prevent a launch. So the army itself is working against Trump.
I would like to think that the Joint Chiefs of Staff have a contingency plan in case the guy goes off his rocker and starts ordering attacks and stuff.
I know they do have a three-pronged system.
Yes.
Because they always have a verification because they got to verify it. If they get one number wrong or not even the number correctly, they have to re-verify those numbers.
And that's two people that have to verify it. Down at the bottom line, the guys that actually do the launching, there's two of them in that room, and they both have to agree.
Double custody.
Yes, they both have to agree and turn that key at the same time, or it don't work, baby. So, and we came very close to that. Very close to that. It had not been for the courage of a Russian at that time, who was given the order to launch, and he didn't, probably save the world from a nuclear disaster. So there are always, I guess, on both sides of the fence, you hope, those that are more...
They're smart people.
More resolute in their belief and can see. Y'all see, I hope y'all notice that George Conway put out a 30-page opinion, op-ed, on Donnie's narcissistic diagnosis.
I read it today.
I missed that. I've been gone for a week.
It's been it was just in the news, so Jesus.
Linda, is that a wind chime that I hear?
Oh, I was muted.
Oh, that's.
No, it's cool.
That's cool. I heard it too. I thought it sounded good. Who don't like a wind chime?
John, if it gets too loud, then.
Yes, ma'am.
No, it's all right.
The thing about George Conway putting out a 30-page diagnosis of Trump's narcissism is that George Conway is not a fucking doctor.
No. But it has been reviewed by doctors and confirmed. They had some doctor on from a professor from.
Of them.
Yeah.
What does Dr. Phil have to say?
Yeah,
But
they're
pretty damn smart.
Of course, you know, none of
how smart can he be? He's married to Kellyanne Conjure.
Yeah, well, that's true. Well, you have to. Well, anytime that's brought up, you really do. You have to talk to yourself and go. I just wonder how that works at home, or do they even? Yeah, you would almost have to think so.
I don't know.
The same way with Carvel and his wife. I can't remember her name because she's Republican and I don't give a shit. But George Carvel's wife is Republican, and she's a Republican pundit. And James Carvel is a Democrat.
Yes.
Yeah. And both each of them are highly capable of holding their own in an argument. And again, you have to wonder how that marriage goes, but it works for them, you know. It's
you know what? I could see it for those two because they were actually intelligent. And they could both.
Of course.
Yes,
they could both articulate their judgment.
Yeah,
if George Conway and Kellyanne Conjure, no.
If you're knowledgeable about your subject matter and confident in it, then I don't have a problem having a conversation with anybody.
I get that about him, but Kellyanne Conway is a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Well, you know,
and every time she gets on
she's
TV,
for sale, baby.
She violates the Hatch Act, and she should be thrown in jail.
And she's just like her boss. She doesn't give a shit.
Yep.
She doesn't give a shit.
No, because she's been given permission to do that.
Yes.
Not her boss.
Because we haven't done anything about it. There's no consequences every time she does it.
Act.
There you go.
It's another criminal act. This whole damn administration is criminal. And they all need to be put in jail.
That's what he is counting on to save his ass, is that it is public. That is, everybody does know. Everybody knows. There's nothing to that shit. Everybody does it. That's what he's wanting the public to think. That what he is doing is okay. No.
Can anyone explain to me why Article 25, after his rants this week, has still not been?
Isn't that a grand question, Hank? Why do we have the 25th?
Republican senators.
That's true, because we don't have the courage from the Republican Party. That's the flat out on this whole thing. Is we don't have the courage of the Republican Party to stand up and say anything when it is blatant. When he does shoot somebody in the middle of Times Square, and he actually does it, when is the Republican Party going to say something? Because metaphorically speaking, he's already doing it. That's what he's doing.
He's basically losing it, and they got to realize, okay, he is unhinged. He is losing it, and they got to basically go in and say, okay, now he is mentally unstable. We need to start getting this done. This is it.
Yeah.
Finished.
You know, I'm gonna be the voice of opposition here, okay? And by no means, you know how I feel about this man. By no means do I
we pretty know how you
feel. He's done. Okay. However, the voice of reason in my head says Trump is doing exactly what he wants you to see him doing. Yeah. Don't make no mistake. This man is not fucking crazy. He's not fucking crazy. He knows exactly what he's doing. And he is
using the game that has worked his whole life.
Yes. He has always told you what he's going to do, and if you listen to him and take him for his word, he is going to do what he says he's going to do.
He's just using Hitler's playbook.
That's exactly right. Exactly.
This is what he's the only thing that he's ever studied. His playbook.
Last week, I think in the Washington Post, an article was posted that some scholars in America have no clue why he is such an odd one out if they compare him or research him in comparison to other American presidents. And I wrote under that, well, then they should start to research a failed painter who was very famous during 1933, 1945, because that is exactly what he's doing. Yeah. And I got a lot of backlash of it, but it is the truth.
It is exactly what he's doing.
Because his face has been before the public for umpteen years, starting back with when he was in the Inquirer with Ivanka and trying to.
Oh, Donnie has always sought the spotlight.
Yeah, exactly.
He's always been holding up a sign, look at me, I'm the greatest thing in the world. That's Donnie, his whole career.
Like they said, narcissism is such a disease that they don't realize they're doing it.
No, and it's a disease that plays into his business.
That's what he wants you to believe, is that he doesn't realize that he's doing. He knows exactly what he's doing, and as long as he can ruffle up Democratic feathers by doing this shit, he gets away with doing all the other shit while he got you. He's playing three-card Monte here. Okay?
Yeah. Oh, he's making them money.
Where's the king?
He's making them money.
You got to understand, too, the Democrats aren't falling for this anymore. They're done with this crap. They're not falling for it. Like they said, we are not falling for this shell game anymore.
Falling for it.
That's not true. He got a lot of educated, especially educated white women on his side.
You're right.
Yeah, but I believe a lot of that came from his.
Is paid for.
Stop learning when
his whole persona that he put on during The Apprentice. He portrayed himself as, I'm the guy that comes up with all these plans. Y'all go out and do this because I came up with this test to see who. No, he didn't come up with shit. All he was, Donnie has only had one thing to sell all his life, and that's his name. So he has to be the biggest cheerleader for his name that he can if he wants to sell his brand. So that's what he has. That's what he has done.
That's true. The most important question everyone should ask themselves when hearing Trump or seeing Trump doing things is cui bono. It's Latin, who benefits? That's the important question everybody has.
Because he's, as they say, he's a transactional president. He's going to make a deal. That's the nature of his business. If you want something, well, what are you going to give me? It's the same thing that the Ukraine deal is here. Oh, you need some military weapons? What are you going to give me for them? That's it.
Like they said on a show I was watching the other night, they said he used to go in and he'd bully these corporations to give him what he wants. Well, he can't do that in the presidency because he doesn't have that right to do that in the presidency, and nobody's listening to him. So he's like, okay, well, I'm just going to kind of.
I'm thinking that he can do it for a certain amount of time, and his time has run out.
Fucking world now.
When he first came in,
he's learning. He's not going to be able to get away with it.
That's the difference.
They're thinking he's a nut.
You know what? Regardless of whether he gets away with it or not, because he has been getting away with it for the last 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Okay? He has been getting away with it. Everything that this man has done, he's done it on the opposite side of the law, and he has gotten away with it. But that's how he has lived his whole entire life.
Every schoolyard bully story that we hear, it starts. Let's don't overtalk
each other.
Thank you, brother.
Let's no over talking.
Like any schoolyard bully, a story that we hear, and how to handle that. It is a story of somebody getting bullied for a period of time. And then finally, that person finding the courage to stand up to the bully, and everybody, it's a great story, and we all enjoy it and all that. We're at that point, okay? When he got elected, he came in elected with a lot of help from Russia, and evidently maybe other sources too, and he got in. He got in, and he felt that power, and he started doing his shit. Damn it, I lost my train of thought there. It was a great thought too. Wait a minute. It'll come back. Yeah, it'll come back here.
Well, I think he thinks he's seeing how far he can go before they really, get upset.
Thank you.
And this is what's going on. People are finally getting upset, and they're saying, okay, we're had enough of this crap. This is it.
Exactly. Thank you, TW, because that's what I was talking about. That's what I meant. The story is now that we're, at that point, you're a sad sob story and all that shit, and we're tired of hearing about it, and we're finally going to stand up to you. And that's what a whistleblower is. He's put up with enough of this shit. You find that shit. Oh, look at this. I'm tired of this crap. Now we have another one, and there'll be another one and another one coming up with other shit. But at a certain point, people get tired of the obvious lies, the disgrace, the mockery that we have to put up with, all because of him.
Has anybody ever seen the Vice article? Has anybody of you seen the Vice article about these neo-Nazi militias that are under investigation by the FBI, who actually are preparing for a civil war type?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. He has incited these people.
There's your treason. As Monica,
there's your treason, and there is your 25th Amendment right there too.
Yeah.
We're not going to get him on the 25th Amendment. That requires the cabinet and other.
It takes
officers,
so many
officers, which are not clarified by that amendment. It does not. First of all, the potted plant named Pence is not going to make that move.
No, neither is his cabinet. His cabinet is a hand-picked batch of liars, cheats, and thieves.
Yeah.
The reason I keep bringing Rick Perry up is because I saw some article that he's going to come talk.
Acting secretaries, all acting secretaries.
Well, that's what he wants.
I was going to look up in my Constitution, but I can't read it right now.
How would they have any authority to do anything because they have not been confirmed by the Senate, by Congress?
Well, and that would come up too. So
these people they're sycophants. They're not going to do that.
As soon as one of those Nazis fires the first shot, you will have havoc in America, and that's clear that will happen. I mean, and then it's too late, basically.
What I hate seeing is that last statement that he says, let's build moats with sharks and spikes and yada yada.
Right,
shoot
correct.
Him in the
let's shoot him.
Let's build a moat. Yeah. The degree that, now he's out there claiming that he didn't say that. Are you shitting me? It sounds just like you. It sounds exactly like something that would come out of your mouth. They'll come up here mealy-mouthing about, I would never say that. Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
Yes, he did. Remember the tweet he put out with the picture of the fence with the pointy things on top?
Yes, he's talked about spikes on top and all of that shit before.
Yes.
So I have no doubt that he spoke to Christine. What's her name? Christine, the one that was the head of Homeland Security. He got rid of her.
Kirsten.
Kirsten, yeah. Kirsten, something like that. Calling her sweetheart. Listen here, sweetheart. You don't get the picture. Just shoot him. Because there was a whole other story about his misogynistic side of him. When he talks to women.
Yes.
You've heard about maybe the whistleblower that's coming out for the IRS thing?
Yes. This is supposed to be, and it is coming from a whistleblower that is saying a political appointee of the Donnie the Dick Club is trying to influence the process of an audit, either of Trump or Trump's kids. He's trying to influence the audit process. So it sounds to me like somebody came down to the auditor and went, Bob, here, you don't look at that shit over there. Sweep it under the rug or some shit like that. In whatever context that went, that's basically what it is. Somebody in the Treasury went over there and told him lay off of this shit or something. Because eventually, and we have to remember, eventually, somebody's going to get hold of his taxes, baby. Even anonymous. Where are you, baby? When we need you, come out with his taxes. Hell, I wouldn't care where they come. Just get them out because it would probably tell so much about him and how he got his money and how he still gets his money.
Probably the first 90 pages would be got from Russia.
Yeah, Russia and Saudi Arabia, and I'm surprised.
We already know that the prince has a place in Trump Tower, so that there's a payoff somewhere there.
Yeah,
and that's
there is on every floor of that tower.
And that's an influence.
That's he is such a successful businessman with Trump Tower and all that because the people that he rents to are buying his ass. Like as you said, Saudi Arabia has a lot. Russians have a whole lot of floors in the in Trump Towers,
and that's why we have the amount.
And they're paying an extra large amount because it's such a beautiful building. Bullshit. Every real estate he has with the Russians involves a little pilon.
Remember Trump Soho?
What's that?
Trump Soho, which completely failed, which was done with the Russians.
There you go.
And Trump, one of his hotels was totally rented out.
The man
by
is
a
a
foreign
complete
government.
sellout.
Well, the ones he
has been all his life.
There was nobody in the room.
He pimps his own goddamn name.
Yeah, the Trump properties down in Miami were contracting with Russians to come over and have your baby. The whole damn building was, they have their own doctor on staff, neonatal
so you could have anchor babies in America.
So you could have anchor babies, baby, and he has no problem with that if they're paying cash. It's the ones that have a desperate life that want to run for freedom.
If they don't make a lot of money, well,
yeah, that's exactly what the immigration has been too. And this one I'm going to throw to both. I'm not saying to the Republicans. Nobody has ever raised a shit, and I'm going to throw in the Democrats. Nobody. If you're coming in here, you got money, you've got position, you got something, then chances are nobody's going to say squat about you coming in here. Nothing. Even if your visa expires and all that stuff, it's not a big priority. You let your name be Hispanic and coming in from the border down south here, you don't. It's a different law, baby. It's the same laws that we talk. Everything's different if you got money. Whether we're talking about immigration, whether we're talking about the laws of our country, or our elections, our political world. If you've got money, baby, it's a different world. If you don't have money, well, you're the little piece on the board game that they move around and play with. I'll say you this. Yeah, we're commodity. And we should be quiet and be happy with what you're given. That's a lot of the
Thank God you got something, right?
Yeah, well, I don't think they're paying us what we're worth. Yeah, we're building a union here, a blue dot union.
It's like horsepower, it's human power.
Yes.
I know here in Colorado they're trying to pass the $15 minimum wage.
Oh, good.
Very good. Yeah, they should. They should. And you remember, I every time they talk about that, I keep remembering that guy, Papa John's guy. The guy that actually does have a moat. He does have a moat around his castle that he built from pizza. Bad mouthing, having to. I'm going to have to go up way high. I'll lose my business if I have to pay my employees. Are you shitting me? Back up out the driveway and then look back at your freaking house and tell me you need more money. He
ended up losing his business anyway.
Yeah, because he's a dick. He's an asshole. Eventually, when you're an asshole, you end up losing shit. It's the same thing's going to happen to Donnie, I hope. But, this is on the world stage, baby. He's got money and stashed away, I'm sure, in every secret offshore bank, Swiss thing, everything you can get to. That's where his money's stashed. I hope they clean out the worst permanent punishment, take every dime away he has. That would be the punishment. Yep. Take everything he has and throw his ass out on the street.
That's the RICO Act, right, isn't it?
Hey.
Because
it's organized crime.
They said that they would close his the Trump whatever they call it, the organization. They would close that down. He wouldn't make $1 or anything, and anything that he made would automatically go to pay off his debt.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the law can be used to do it.
The shoot bank, or however you want to call it, has loaned Donnie $2 billion.
I have a feeling that this idiot's going to pull a Nixon on us, and he's going to make a deal, and he's going to be able to walk away with a pardon, because that's what he's good for. And
the backup plan is the Southern District of New York.
A pardon for him and his entire family. And I hope the Democrats don't fall for that shit. Prosecute his ass.
Only for federal charges can he get a pardon for. Cannot get a pardon from state charges, and that's where we rely on New York.
His family has ripped this country off for decades.
No doubt. The crimes, if they get to this man, if they ever get to his financial dealings all across the whole world, since he's become president. Yeah, he's nothing but a crook. And that's what his whole business has been, is to rape us for everything he can get. It's the same business plan he's had for everything else. Get everything you can out of it, let it go bankrupt, walk away with the cash. That's Donnie's plan. That's his modus operandi every time, every business. Is just make all the money you can, jump out, and let it go bankrupt.
He's trying to figure out a way he can take it with him.
Mm-hmm. He leaves it to his kids, puts it in his kid. It's the same thing as Daddy did. He pays the newborn Don June or whatever the Fred named him.
You know, John, one thing I wanted to mention tonight was that while I was listening to his pep rally, which is something that I do not do. I don't listen to this man directly, but something told me to go out there and watch this one. He made a statement in this pep rally that he had today with the old people in the background as props, that his whole thing is to open up a television network, so that he can tell the real news.
I heard that.
And that was his plan, and he had lost that last election.
Because, the crooked media.
He mentioned that shit today.
Yeah. Thinking about opening his own station. His own.
Well, Bernadette, I actually feel sorry for you that you had to actually turn your TV on and watch it.
Dude,
you ain't feeling sorry for my ass. I have to watch it all the time.
First of all, it went on TV, it was on the internet, which is on my phone, which I wanted to throw, and I had to contain myself. Okay, so it was just for a few minutes, and then I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I gotta go.
Bernadette, thank you for taking a hit.
But something told me to tune in today, and so I listened to him for a little while, and it was hard to take. And I was just like, oh my God.
I got no pity for none of y'all. I have to sit there and shit all day long. What did he say?
Oh my God. I felt so sorry for the old people that were there because they were so fucking brainwashed with his bullshit.
Yeah.
You can't feel sorry for the people down in Florida.
Not really.
How he talks is how
I don't. I live in California.
That's it, baby. It's hard for you to feel sorry for people in Florida. I mean, when you're living up there.
They're diehard Republicans.
Yeah.
Yeah, where a lot of them was where he was.
I have family that live down there. And he says Republicans down there, they are hardcore.
Yes, they are.
Oh, no,
yes, they are. My brother lived down there.
He was totally amongst his ilk today. Yeah. Old white people.
Well,
I have nothing against old white people, okay? Trust me.
No, but there are pockets of large pockets of people that are just pure deplorables. They're in one way or the other. They're racist. They're Fox News watchers that are just absorbed into, that world of demonization, which is why I always say, and I have said it forever, is Fox News is the most anti-American bullshit you could put on your TV. It's disgusting. They
want to retain the life that they've always had.
Yeah.
And this country is changing, and they don't want us to change. But we are changing.
Well, we have to, baby. Because the country, our stew, our gumbo, our melting pot, our callaloo. It keeps getting.
Dude, don't go to the food porn thing. Okay?
Let's go. Let's talk about it. It's like a great big sandwich with different layers of different meats and every vegetable and all this different.
Weakness, dude. Don't go there.
Yeah, I'll leave it. I'll go out of here and go in the kitchen and start looking for something to eat. I guarantee you that.
I seen your taco.
Beat up the kitchen.
Did y'all see my taco? That even doesn't do it justice, baby. I want you to know I can barely finish that thing, but I do every time. It's called a Taco Loco, and I told, because I've been buying my breakfast tacos and occasionally a lunch deal because they make great carne asada. But I've been going to this place for 15 years, I guess, 14, 15 years now. And
this is very fortunate. You've been Biden your tacos. I mean, no.
Oh, we're not talking just tacos here, buddy. We're talking a taco loco here. With this thing, you need several packets of hot sauce to pour on it for one thing, and you can't pick it up and eat it like a taco because shit, it just falls.
Wait, you don't carry
You
your
gotta
own
get down
bottle?
there and turn sideways. It's disgusting, man. I gotta get my beard down in there, and I don't care. And I get kidded about a lot here at the house because most of the time when I eat one, it's I don't eat again until in the evening, and all day I walk around just going, oh, I shouldn't eat that. Oh, I don't care. The suffering is worth that because what it is, it's a breakfast taquito. It's got your egg, it's got your beans, it's got your sausage, your bacon there, what you call your bacon, your ham. What else they got in there? I don't know. They got something that's crunchy in there. John,
the next time you get one and you take a picture of it, open it up.
Oh, it's gooey. Oh, it's nasty looking. And she makes the best beans because Marcia has her egg, bean, and cheese. That's Marcia's taco. The kids prefer a sausage, egg, and cheese. And I just say, well, why are you putting limits on what you want to put on taco? It's just like, whatever you have back there, throw it on a tortilla and hand it to me, baby, because that's what I want. And it is. I'm a glutton for punishment.
I used to work for a company, I can't say the name, but when we would make the submarine, we had one that we called it the cardiac arrest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we put everything but the kitchen sink in that thing.
There you go. There's some things worth suffering for, gastronomically speaking. A roast beef po' boy from Slidell, Louisiana, before the hurricane came, blew it away. I would just, I would drive from here to there just to get one.
Oh man!
Just to sit down and just.
I'll give her some fried boudin.
Oh, come on. Let's keep going with the food porn here. We're gonna make everybody out there, everybody on Facebook and me. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get me a snack. Everybody's gonna start.
I want a good old fashioned.
Okay, just to tell you what this sandwich had on it. We had chicken.
Yeah.
Beef.
Yeah.
Ham.
Ham.
Bacon.
Bacon. Oh, gotta have bacon.
You took the.
What you got?
You took the.
What
was it?
That stuff.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
You
took the meatballs. You put that on there.
Meatballs.
Then you took more bacon. More
cheese.
bacon.
More bacon. Can't go wrong with more bacon.
Cheese. And whatever else you could fit in that thing, and try to slide it into the microwave just to toast it for a little
Always
bit.
remember, bacon makes your bacon taste better.
Oh yeah. Bacon makes everything taste better.
Bacon makes everything.
What kind of
taste better.
cheese?
What kind of cheese?
I like my eggs fried in bacon grease.
Bacon always.
Oh, that was the other thing. Eggs.
Eggs. Oh. You ain't.
I'm not gonna go make some bacon.
After we're done, I'm gonna go make me a BLT.
I wish we could all get together and bring a covered dish. Everybody bring a dish. I joke about that when I put posts up there that we're gonna have a family Blue Dot meeting. It's a covered dish event. Y'all come.
If we had one, what would you bring?
What would I bring? Well, to highlight Mama's, I might bring taco lasagna. If it's a covered dish, Mama's taco lasagna, or her shepherd's pie. Those are mine and my kids' probably two favorites that she makes.
Porterhouse quiche,
oh man, baby, I ain't had a steak in so long it's not even funny anymore. I'm pissed off. I swear I do. Oh, now you're talking my language. Jambalaya, crawfish pie, and filet gumbo.
How about pasoli with pasoli and cheese, Louise.
Any of you eat Japanese? Any of you like Japanese food?
Flour.
There's some I like, and there's a lot I don't go. Chinese, I'm all in.
As long as it's not crawling, I don't have a problem with it.
My covered dish with
if it ain't moving and trying to fight the fork, I'm in.
I want to experience it.
Oysters can't do anything about it, baby. Shuck the shell, put a little sauce on it, and slurp it down. It's good.
Yeah, it is.
So
I might come down to Texas one day to enjoy your barbecue, John.
Well,
Sopapillas.
Oh, shut
was
up.
the word I was I make
Sopapillas.
mine nice and fluffy and
Do
big
you?
and triangle.
A lot of people don't even know what a sopapilla is.
Fry bread.
Oh man, it's good.
No, a sopapilla is not a fried bread.
No, it's a fluffy, almost pastry-like fried flour tortilla, more or less.
Yes,
but
sir.
yeah,
No, it's
but it puffs up, and so it's hollow on the inside, and you can bite one little corner off and pour honey into it.
Oh God! Make a honey pocket.
Yes, just a honey pocket, and then just eat it. Or if you're hungry, you can stuff it with beans.
Flour tortilla.
Yeah.
The only way you can do a flour tortilla that way is you take and you roll out your flour tortillas, cut them into triangles, and drop them in hot grease, and they puff up big.
And Belda will be providing the recipe for this. Stay tuned on Discord.
I don't have a recipe. I just pour the flour in.
There you go, baby. A lot of things don't.
Taught that to me.
A lot of things Mama doesn't make don't require. The other day she came up with a wonderful dish. We had chicken, and that's all we had. So she didn't know what to do with it. And so when I came home, she had gotten some soy sauce. It was almost like it was delicious. I said, "What is that?" She said, "I don't know. Whatever it is, it tastes pretty good." And it was. We had it over rice, and it was delicious.
Some of them ones.
And I told her, I said, well, we need to run out of shit more often. You come up with creative crap when we run out of shit. And I'm telling you, that's when the maestro comes out in her. She'll whip something out she's always fed this family well, no matter how. But no, baby, I have to walk by steaks nowadays. I look at beef, except for hamburger. Yeah, I go over there to look at a steak, and I do. I go over there because I'd like to grill a nice. Are you shitting me? $26? I ain't paying $26 for a freaking steak.
Why don't you raise your own beef? You've got enough acreage to raise a beef.
I can't do that. I could have done that when I was 21, 22. I can't do that no more.
Now he names them.
I name them, baby, and I love every one of them. That's it. Yeah, it's sad to say you get old and you get old. I get mushy when I get old.
Yeah, well.
My wife, oh, you're romantic. No, I'm not. I'm getting all mushy and
Baby
shit.
girl was a nice cow.
Yeah.
Baby girl came to a whistle. Baby girl tasted mighty delicious.
Oh, look at come here, baby. Come here. Whack. Your ass is going to the barbecue pit.
That's like that.
No, when I was a kid, my dad and my uncle raised several cows. And they were taken off to the butcher shop and came home in white freezer wrap. So I used to not have that problem, and I don't have that problem if I go over to your house and you tell me you killed old Bessie and turned her into steaks, and I go, well, what kind of steaks you got?
Yeah, I had to take my ducks down to the cell.
Yeah. You can't do that, or you'd feel bad every time you go to Burger King. What's this cow's name?
Have any of you seen this meme compassed by PETA, the people for the ethical treatment of vegetables, of animals? Sorry.
Yeah, PETA.
There was this meme posted with a picture of a cow, and blah blah blah, and people kill cows and it's bad, blah blah. And a guy reacts like, "Who's the last cow you kissed?" And then PETA reacted with, "Your mom."
I'm telling you. Hey, well, I
love steak. I love steak.
That's me. I do.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get a kick out of
steak, but I don't want to waste it on the cheap beef.
Yeah, I get a kick out of what Sam Elliott says. He says it on that one show. He always says, "Hey," he goes, "If God didn't want you to eat beef, they wouldn't have made it so tasty."
That's right.
That's right.
There it is. It's tasty. We can't all be vegans, I guess, and who knows if they'll live longer than we will or whatever.
Bless them. If they want to, more for me.
There you go. If you're not going to eat that steak, well, here, let's slide it over here on my plate. Here, you can have my potato. Here, have a ball.
I want my beef to have had a life.
Yeah.
A nice life.
I actually had a friend that was vegan, and once she actually tasted a burger, and she was done with that. She was like, "You got to be kidding me! I've been missing out." And I said, "You got it."
Well, everybody, some people just want a range free. They want an animal that has just been out there, you're just having a happy, gay life, and all of a sudden, bam, he's dead from a gunshot. That's it. Happy deer right up until the time you shot him. And some people, they don't want their deer in a cage that's been tortured all their life and just waiting for somebody to come hack their head off or some shit.
The meat is just better when it's free range.
Yes, yeah.
That's what our cow was. What our beef was is free range.
Yeah, if you're raising your own,
We give every night and every morning we go out and get a half a coffee can full, or they would get a half a can of grain, sweet grain,
right,
and sweet alfalfa or sweet hay,
right,
plus
sweet,
the free grain, and sweet grass, and they would, the meat was marbled just right. And
shit, over in Japan, baby, they got places where they massage them. Feed them nothing but perfect.
Kobe beef.
Yeah, Kobe beef. Yeah, they massage them cows. Have a perfect life right up to the time they hit them in the head with a hammer. Then it's all over.
They use a poker gun now, but
yeah.
Oh, they use a katana.
I understand that is some of the best tasting beef you'd ever want to have.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm at that point in my life is I don't want to see it. And that may be wrong, turning your back to it, all that. And I would rather have a free range chicken than one that's been nothing but cramped up in a box. Just the thought of that.
But you can't live on it.
Yeah.
And expect to have it.
Well, now if you're talking about survival, baby, and if that day ever comes, and Lord, I hope it never does, but we have so many of our population that do cherish that thought of a Mad Max type world, where it's post-apocalyptic and everybody just to go do their own thing and create your own car and tie somebody to the front of it or some shit.
That 3/4 of them are gonna die.
Yeah, well, most of us would die, and with these idiots, oh, that's okay, I'll be the one to survive. You moron, you'll be the first one to go. It's ignorance abound.
Like on Mad Max, they'd have him hooked to the front of the thing.
Yeah. Where there's some ball taped in his mouth and just balls to the wall down the highway. Yeah, it's that's where I get on that thought and you wonder what the hell are you doing? That's these ones that say they're all ready to protect Donnie or something no matter what, and the ones he talks to, and it pisses me off because basically what they're saying is, well, we're willing to go out and shoot for our fellow Americans just to keep this guy in office. This disgusting lying con piece of shit. This is the guy that all these people are willing to fall on their sword for. That's what amazes me. Christians, really, Christians just, are you shitting me? Evangelical Christians are willing to fall on the sword for this guy.
Yeah,
I do not understand why they can't see through him.
Why they can't?
What? You say?
See through him.
Oh, see through him? Because it feeds into their own image of what they think. If they're racist, if they're misogynistic, if they're homophobic, if they have any of that tendency, well, that's their party over there, and they gravitate towards what they hate. Because that's what they're selling. They're not selling anything for the future. They're selling hate and destruction, baby. Because it turns why go see a Rambo movie when you can be the star? That kind of shit.
Velka was trying to say something. What were you saying, Velka?
It's okay. I forgot what it was.
Oh, Velka, I'm sorry, dear. It happens to me all the time, though. I forget where I was going with something. But
earlier I was wanting to tell you that I was going to bring you a rack of ribs.
You're going to bring me a what?
Ribs that are already on the grill. A rack of ribs.
Oh, rack of ribs. Yeah.
For the get together.
Yeah, for the get together. Yeah, well, I'll bring hot dogs. Huh?
What were you gonna say, Yogi? Chris, what were you gonna say?
Hey, Yogi, you still with us, buddy? Uh-oh. Yogi may have dozed off. Now, I'm sure he's busy with something. He's probably listening from across the room or something. Anyway, it is getting about that time. Oh, shit, there. Look at there. Been an hour and 45 minutes. My, how time flies when you're having fun. Now, if I can do this right. Names magically appear, and then I'm supposed to do that so the names are in the right. See, Travis told me everything. Hit this one so the names are not covering your face. Anyway, I guess I ought to go ahead and end the show. It's been a wonderful show. We did it easier than what I thought it would be, and it's only half the thing because when we go off the air here, then I got to see if it recorded correctly, so I can I'm looking at that camera, so I can upload it for our YouTube family, who we miss dearly, and the days are counting off until our YouTube family will be back with us live, and we can't wait for that. We miss you all terribly much. And but to our Facebook family and Twizzle Snizzle out there on Periscope, baby, thanks for being faithful. Micah Cruz, Val Wood, baby, Cassie Hicks, Steve Hall, y'all, every one of you make this show what it is, this family what it is. It grows every day, and I'm encouraged to see some of our blue dots making connection out there. We had that happen again. It just tickles me to death, and I hope those two individuals get together, have a wonderful meal together, and stretch that blue dot just a little bit, baby, and make it go a little farther. I want to thank everybody that donates through our through the Patreon thing right there. This fine entertainment you get for your donation every month keeps us on the air, and those that donate through PayPal in other ways. Thank you, Deborah Gerlach, for my new shirt, baby. I've seen this one advertised before, and I always because now I want to see how long this is before I have to cut it off, and hell, I might get down there to Santa Claus or Professor. I hope it doesn't get too much longer before I have an opportunity to shave it off and we get that man out of our house. But we just want to thank you for the most precious thing you give us, and that's your time you take to give us an ear, listen to us, and we're most thankful for you being involved in this and staying informed, because it's the most important thing we can do. On that note, I'm going to go ahead and sign off to our Facebook and Periscope family. This shit ain't easy sometimes, because now I got to concentrate on what buttons I got to hit now. But we want to thank you very much. Like, share, and subscribe, all that kind of stuff. Pass the word around, and put a smile on somebody's face. It always brightens your own day. So, hey, well, I can't do it that way. Now I got to figure out what I'm going to do. For those in our Discord, y'all hang tight. Where am I at? Where's my arrow? Shit. And we'll visit a little while.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Yeah. There you go. All right. There it is.
Slow yourself down, son.
Oh, there it is. I'm on the right one there. All right, people. Y'all have a good night, and I'll be around. Y'all get the beer and the bud ready. Tomorrow's Friday. There ain't no telling. It's the end of the week. What might happen tomorrow? I'm sure it's going to be exciting and full of exciting and new news. So I'll see y'all then. Anyway, y'all take care. Bye. Let me see. Stop that.